Hello and good evening. Welcome to the LifeVantage Opportunity Overview. I am Dr. Dondee Marci Nettles, and we are super excited to share information with you tonight that has dramatically changed our lives. And before we get into the information, let us kind of give you a little bit of an idea of who we are and how we came to be your presenters tonight. As I said, my name is Dr. Dondee Nettles, though I don't see patients anymore. I haven't for over 10 years, sold my practice 10 years ago to be a stay-at-home entrepreneur, full-time dad, full-time global business owner, and most recently, full-time grandparent.
Yes.
So we are just really excited that you're here tonight. But I saw this information over 10 years ago at a place that was the darkest place in my life personally and the most amazing time of my life professionally. I was a practicing chiropractor here in the Phoenix, Arizona area. We had the fourth largest practice in the state, seeing between 350 and 500 patients a week. I had a very successful AM talk show on AM radio, 2 separate stations here in the downtown Phoenix area. 70,000 people a week were listening to the show or having access to it. And it was great, helping lots of people. But what you didn't know is I never saw my children. That life, that pace kept me out of my home 80 to 90 hours a week. And every one of those hours was away from my 3-year-old son and 2-month-old daughter. And when I saw this information over 10 years ago, it gave me the ability to still operate within my passion of helping people with their health and wellness, but took it to a different level about helping people with their health, allowing them to work at home. And after a year of doing that, I sold my practice. And for the last almost 10 years, I've been a full-time dad. Met this beautiful woman, my wife, Marcy, in this business. And we are now running an international business from home as parents and grandparents, stay-at-home parents. And not sure if that resonates with you or not, but it's allowed me to live my dream with the most amazing human being ever and do it from home.
Oh gosh. Okay, guys. So let's bring it down just a little bit here and tell you about me. This is the first time I've ever done this type of business. I've never been in network marketing before. I never thought it was actually a viable way to make a living. Previously, I was a mom pretty early, and so I have some of the same struggles that most of you guys have had with your kids and decisions that you need to make. When do you go to work and when are you the parent? Well, I was actually a police officer for almost 10 years here in the state of Arizona. I loved it. It was great. It was exciting. I was helping people and I was making pretty good money. I was able to pay my bills, which was good. But what I didn't like about it was my kids were only 6 and 9 when I went through the law enforcement academy. And so I had to make those tough decisions. I ended up working graveyards for the majority of my career, which meant I was home when the kids got home from school, but I was always exhausted. I was never fully present, and I still feel like I missed out on a lot of their growing up years. Something else that I learned pretty hard when I was a police officer was that anytime that you have either a job or a career where you have to give your time to someone else and they value your efforts before they'll pay you a paycheck so you can pay your bills, you're never in control. And something can happen at any time to take you out of your ability to provide those services. That happened to me in August of 2009 when I was in a car accident on duty that ended my career. I was rear-ended by a car going about 60 miles an hour while I was stopped for an ambulance with lights and sirens going. I ended up with a brain injury, several herniated discs throughout my spine that required surgery. And basically on impact, my career was over. What I thought my purpose was gone, and my ability to pay my bills diminished. I ended up going through a lot of loss. My mind wasn't working. My body was in pain. And I went through a divorce of a marriage that was already struggling because of financial problems. We lost a house, and I became pretty depressed. I talked to my doctor, and I ended up with more prescription medications. And on those medications, it said, may cause suicidal tendencies. I actually had 4 suicide attempts before this amazing information that we're going to be sharing with you tonight was brought to me by some of my very dear friends. They thought of me when they saw this information. So please, as we go through this, if you think of anyone, please write their names down because they need to hear about what you're seeing right now. There's a reason you're thinking of them. So what happened? Well, I started a business doing something that I've never done before. I met the most amazing people, including my amazing husband. And now we get to work from home with our grandkids at our sides or with our kids at our sides, being able to build an international business, helping others who have some of the same desires that we had. to be able to be with the people we care about, not have to worry about finances, and to be able to contribute to the world in a whole new way. So we're super excited to be your guides on this journey where you're going to learn about the Ultimate Biohacker's Guide and how you can take control of your own biology with LifeVantage.
So let's talk about the foundation of this entire conversation. It's based in what we are now calling the new gig economy. And if you're not familiar with that term, what it truly means is because the world is pursuing part-time work, businesses, companies around the world, it's more profitable for them to have part-time employees than it is to have full-time employees. Great for the company, not so great for the employees. So this new gig economy is people that are looking for side hustles, side jobs, things that have a start date and an end date. And there's businesses already that are capitalizing on it significantly, like Uber. Uber just allows people who want to go somewhere to connect with somebody who has a spare seat in their car, and they connect those two people. Uber gets paid, so does the person driving the car, and the connection happens through a cell phone. Airbnb too, people are capitalizing on the fact they have an extra room in their house, and other people around the world don't want to sleep in a hotel. Airbnb connects those people through a cell phone. The person with the house gets paid and Airbnb gets paid. It's this new gig economy and connectivity through cell phones. Facebook, I mean, let's be honest, they changed the way the entire world communicates.
Wow.
When 30% of the human race is on Facebook every day and they're selling their stuff on Marketplace. You don't have to go to garage sales anymore, read through the classified ads anymore. You go on to Facebook Messenger or Facebook Marketplace and buy that thing you've been looking for. And Amazon has changed the entire way commerce happens with e-commerce. People that buy, people that sell get connected usually through their cell phones and on Amazon. And that's how Jeff Bezos has become the richest man in the world. What do they all have in common? This thing right here, connectivity through a cell phone. If you've got one of these, you can run a global business just like we do, which is why we like to start the conversation in this fashion.
So while we're sharing this time with you guys tonight, if you notice down at the bottom of the page, there's 5 different blocks here. We're talking about trends right now. We are going to be covering all of the 6 different elements that you need to be able to look at to be able to vet out a good business opportunity. So pay close attention. We're going to be going over trends, products, company, timing and systems, as well as compensation. So guys, this technology that Dondee's been talking about, this new gig economy and the connectors of people, what if you could be a connector? What if you could use your technology and be a connector of people with a new trend? This trend that people want to be able to take control of their own health and wellness. There is this new technology out there. It's called Nutrigenomics. It's a trend that we're ahead of. We're actually leading it. It is the scientific study of the interaction of nutrition and genes, especially with regard to the prevention or treatment of disease. So we're going to be sharing a lot of third-party validation with you. We're going to be talking about awards that our products have earned and also certificates that we have that really signify that our products are safe for every single person to use. So we're super excited. We'll be sharing stuff from the Today Show, Fox News, and it's all about nutrigenomics. And this projected market is expected to be over $17 billion being spent in this area by 2023. And it all comes down to this. We're all tired of being held for ransom, basically.
Right. We've got choices now where we were hijacked before, normally and typically voluntarily hijacked, where we're now working 2, 3, 4 jobs when one job was able to get make ends meet and get the bills paid 10 years ago. It's not anymore. So in this gig economy that we're capitalizing on, we're now working longer hours. We're getting emotionally stressed when the money runs out before the month does, because we haven't found the right option. And they're talking nutritionally, we're hijacking our bodies too. It's more convenient to eat drive-through food, but it's way less healthy than the things that we get at the grocery store. So we're getting biochemical toxins, emotional toxins, spiritual toxins, physical toxins by this hijacking approach. Well, now with the information we're going to share with you tonight in biohacking, maybe you're not familiar with that term, but I guarantee you're already practicing it. If you've ever chosen bottled water over tap water, you're a biohacker already. If you've ever opted for apple slices for your kids' side rather than having French fries with that burger, you're a biohacker, just didn't know it. Well, what is biohacking? It's literally taking control of your own biology and becoming the best genetic person you can be with this thing called nutrigenomics. We now have choices, common sense choices to use research and about nutrition and natural compounds to affect our health in this biohacking movement. We're going to share more information about it. We want to pay real close attention to this 2-minute video on 2 amazing technologies that we have brought to market in this anti-aging capacity. Check this out.
Take a deep breath. Hold it. Now gently exhale. Ironically, while oxygen is necessary for all human life, it is also the element that is at the root of the aging process. That's because oxidative stress, which is a toxic level of reactive oxygen in your cells, is one of the primary causes of cell damage and the adverse effects of aging. It's almost as if your cells were slowly rusting from the inside. There's no stopping the process, but as with rust, there are ways to slow it down, to inhibit the aging process, and even reverse oxidative stress. It's called Nutrigenomics, the science of using nutrition and naturally occurring compounds to affect gene behavior and attack the root causes of aging. Another root cause of aging is the depletion of mitochondria in your cells as you age. Mitochondria that are the powerhouses or engines of your cells. Nutrigenomics delivers a 1-2 punch that creates stronger cells that are better equipped to fight the effects of aging by using the NRF2 pathway to help the body produce more antioxidants and using the NRF1 pathway to boost mitochondrial production, which inhibits the aging process and increases the energy level in your cells. Aging is inevitable. The rust comes back. The engine loses some power. But now we don't have to take aging lying down. LifeVantage's study of nutrigenomics fights the root causes of aging to help people look and feel younger naturally. LifeVantage, at the forefront of nutrigenomics.
Wow, who of us doesn't want to look, feel, and perform better? I know that I do, and I'm sure you do too. But guys, we're going to be sharing systems of products with you that fall within 6 primary markets where over $600 billion is already being spent every single year. So we're not asking you to spend money that you're not already spending somewhere, because I'll bet that in each of these categories, you're already having a cash flow going out. So we're going to be talking about anti-aging. Actually, the 3 primary theories on aging we're going to be sharing with you. We're going to talk about skincare, hair care, pet care, energy, and also the weight loss market.
So let's start this product discussion in the very beginning. In the beginning, there was Protandim NRF2 Synergizer. I love when stories start that way. In the beginning, we have this amazing product, 5 plant ingredients, all formulated to combat one of the most prominent theories of aging, oxidative stress. When you take natural compounds, in this case plants, combine them together and give your body's ability to fight the effect of aging through oxidative stress, it has an effect of increasing your body's ability to fight it off, decreasing oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days as a result. Now that's super powerful, but that's not our opinion. When the National Institute on Aging studied this product compared to other things, including drugs, they found it to be the only natural compound to literally extend life by 7% in a mammal. That's massive. And translating that into human years is another 4.5 to 5 years. How many people do you know that have passed on, you'd love to have them back for another 4.5 to 5 years? And if you look at the credibility of the third-party endorsements we have with Banned Substances Control Group, which is for collegiate, professional, and Olympic athletes, that it is perfect for them, therefore perfect for you, and the NSF, the gold standard in healthcare. And it's peer-reviewed. So it's not our opinion. It's not anyone else's opinion other than pretty smart people that look through microscopes and wear white jackets that get together and study these things. And let me share with you also, these 26 studies to date are all on our finished product, not ingredients, and not done by our company. Independently funded and researched, third party, in journals like the Journal of Free Radical Biology and Medicine and the American Heart Association, just to name a few. Done at universities like Harvard, Ohio State University, Virginia Commonwealth University, and other extremely prestigious medical universities around the world. So maybe science isn't your thing. It's in the media too. NBC profile that Wall Street Journal did a cover profile on it. As Marci said previously, the Today Show, ABC News did an entire broadcast on ABC Primetime. PBS did a special called Health Trends, and Dr. Phil had who? Donny Osmond, of all people, on his show, who came out with a bottle just like that, held it up in front of a national TV audience, and said, "I found the fountain of youth." That's the kind of credibility. And because this is a business, there's patents to protect the intellectual property that comes along with this. Now, as the story continued, another theory of aging. In fact, after this is over, just type in theories of aging in Google, and you're going to see there's 3 prominent. This one is there too: mitochondria dysfunction. So we figured that 95% of all energy in your body is produced by these mitochondria in the form of ATP. We should probably pay attention to it. So again, 5 all natural ingredients comprised to make this finished product to increase your function of mitochondria, of size, effectiveness, and longevity, thus increasing your energy and helping your body fight off the effect of aging from a mitochondrial standpoint. That's the second. Then, as of, what's the date? To 15th, so 11 days ago, we brought in the third for the Tri-Synergizer, Protandim NAD Synergizer, dealing with sirtuins. Look them up. Sirtuins are so critically important to your body that if NAD, which fortifies them, if NAD stops, in 30 seconds, you're dead. It's that important. So, and we realize that as we age, our NAD drops by over 50% as we continue to age. So we figured with now 4 natural ingredients, putting into our Protandim NAD Synergizer, increasing dramatically, 100% improvement and increase in NAD production within 24 hours. These 3 products, these Protandim products, deal with the 3 most prominent effects of aging and theories of aging by providing solutions. We call it the Tri-Synergizer. So if you look at the 3 graphs on the bottom, the boxes to your left in each of the 3 is the effect of in your body with the individual product by itself. So reading left to right, NRF2 Synergizer, the first 2 boxes on the left are what happens to your body as an increase of survival genes. NRF2 by itself, NAD by itself in the middle, and NRF1 by itself on the right. But then the second series of boxes in each of those 3 categories is the dramatic increase in survival genes with the 3 Protandim products working together. The Tri-Synergizer. In some cases in this, 1,700% increase with the Tri-Synergizer over the effect of having just 1. So when you deal with the 3 most prominent effects or theories of aging all in one product line called the Tri-Synergizer, you have a 1, 2, 3 punch. Game over. You're living longer. It's literally that easy.
It's amazing.
ProBio. Oh my gosh. You've all heard you are what you... No, not what you eat. You are what you digest. You are what you absorb, which is why probiotics have become so popular. But not just any probiotics. We have a very, very specific patent on this called BioTrack. First of all, very small round pellets that get through your digestive system down into your large intestine very rapidly, with a coating on them so that the probiotic bacteria does not get neutralized by your stomach. In fact, if you look at the pie graphs on the bottom, with our BioTrack technology with Wellmune in it, 60% of the bacteria gets to the large intestine where it's needed to help you digest your food better, versus 4% of the leading products out there. So our leading competitors, 15 times more powerful. So you buy less to get more because you absorb 60%. And you start with, again, it's not what you eat, it's what you absorb that matters. So that good quality food you're buying, you're now utilizing. And omegas. Amazing omega plus. Omega-6 fatty acids, not good. Omega-3 fatty acids are very good. You probably already know that. Most people, however, don't think about omega-7s. You combine the omega-3s and the omega-7s with an amazingly pristine and pure form of fish oil. You fortify your brain, your cardiovascular system, and your circulatory system with top grade free fatty acids. So why this is so spectacular, what separates this product is twofold. Number one, it's boat to bottle purity. Literally with GPS locators, we know exactly on the planet where the fish were harvested, the pristine fish from the pristine oceans, so they don't need processing to get out mercury. And we also know the second thing, why people typically don't take fish oils. It's because of those offensive fish oil burps that you get after. We thought, how amazing would it be to take essential oil of lemon and infuse it into the fish oil, so no nasty fish oil burps that offend your friends and neighbors. And you get the full benefit of the DHA EPA balance with Omega Plus. Best fish oil product on the market.
But I bet you're thinking to yourself, but there's so many supplement companies out there. I can go get supplements anywhere. But what I have to tell you guys is that we are not a supplement company. We are an activation company. So we have the solutions to the 3 primary reasons people age, the 3 theories on aging. And then we add in superior supplements that help your body function at a higher level, adding more value to the products that you need to be taking. And talking about value, guys, this is one of the biggest problems in the world is people that have a weight issue, or we just have issues with fat that's trying to kill us. We have this amazing system. It's called the physique system. I love the spelling on it. It's a smart weight management system. Together with a healthy diet and an exercise regimen, you can get the results that you've been looking for without yo-yo dieting. What this is going to do is it's going to help you with a prebiotic for your probiotic. It helps you to feel less hungry. It helps to maintain your balanced blood sugar levels, and it's going to give your probiotic what it needs to do its purpose, fulfill its purpose to the highest ability possible. Then adding in the physique fat burn. This is one of my favorite products. This is actually a combination of citrus and green coffee bean extracts that work together to be that perfect, like 1-2 punch, going after that visceral fat, the hard fat to reach. It's the fat that likes to go in and grab hold of your organs and cause disease. Even thin people have visceral fat if they aren't taking care of it effectively. So what does this do? It helps you to break down that fat so you can use it throughout the day for energy. And it's going to help you feel more energized and support your weight management journey. Then you want to make sure that because you're fighting this fat so hard that you're protecting your lean muscle mass. You're going to do that with the Physique protein powder. This protein powder has the award-winning BSCG certification, as well as 18 grams of protein per serving. There's less than 1 gram of sugar per serving as well. So you can feel very confident that this system is going to help you lose the inches actually faster than you'll lose the pounds, accomplishing your weight goals. So now we have this ultimate stack that we want to introduce to you. This is inclusive of our award-winning Vitality Stack. They included the NAD and prebiotic. So you have all of those products that Dondee talked about, the Protandem family, the 3, the Tri-Synergizer, as well as the ProBio, the Omega Plus, and prebiotic, all stacked together and ships for free. Then we move into our additional product lines. Axio, it's smart energy. Actually, it's brain food. This is something that you need to be looking at to help improve your mental endurance, mental acuity, concentration, and memory retention. How about reducing your mental fatigue and brain fog, giving you a better mood? You're going to be happier, guys. And it's a super clean formula, low calorie, low carb, vegan. There's nothing in this that you do not want to be taking in. It is also BSCG approved. Plus, it's great for kids. We've got decaf and caffeine options available. Now our True Science family of products. We actually have 2 product lines under the True Science brand. These are unique. Nowhere else can you find products that are NRF2 activated that provide what these products provide. We'll start with our True Science skincare regimen. This is a 4-part system that is super clean and it's green for the environment. It actually rates a number 2 on the Think Dirty app. If you don't know what that is, go into your app store, download it, and check out the products that you're currently using and see how they rate. 0 to 3 is green. 4 to 6, I believe, is a yellowy kind of color, and then higher than that is red. So that means it's very toxic if it's up in the red zone. These products rate all a number 2, so they're great for you. This is the only system in the world that activates your NRF2 capability of your skin's healing process. So if you want younger looking skin, smoother skin, how about more hydrated and luminous skin, you've got to get the True Science skincare system today. And then for our hair, okay, so if you've always longed for fuller, shinier, thick hair, well, if you haven't been taking care of your scalp, you won't have it. That's what our skin or our hair care system focuses on, is scalp care. It's actually won awards for the best scalp serum or scalp treatment. And the system won a Silver Stevie Award just this year. So if you're looking for a system that's going to help you have less hair breakage, increase in hair shine, increase in hair volume, how about reducing that dry scalp, increasing your confidence, and reduction to hair frizz, then you've also got to check out this True Science hair care system that also rated 1s and 2s on the Think Dirty app. Now, for those of you that have family members that are canines, our dogs, we love them. We want them to be around forever. Well, this product is actually Protandim NRF2 formulated for dogs. It helps to extend their healthy lifespan. How about giving them shinier coats, increased playfulness, more energy, better joint health, hearing, and eyesight? And by the way, this Protandim, or actually Pet Tandem by LifeVantage, is the first supplement for dogs that's formulated to combat oxidative stress that has ever gone to market. So where did LifeVantage start? We've actually been around since 2003. We've had our product, Protandim NRF2, sold on store shelves from the beginning. The problem was the people didn't understand what it was. It was new technology, and so not much sold. In 2005, an ABC Primetime investigative report aired where they came in to see if they could disprove the things that we were saying our product could do. After this investigative report, they were able to do that, and it actually became our best third-party piece of validation up till current. We're super excited to say that we had almost $5 million in orders overnight, but we weren't quite set up to handle all of that. So it went on to back order for almost 9 months, which meant out of sight, out of mind. But what happened that was positive is that we started getting phone calls from all those scientists and researchers. All of those studies that Dondee talked about, they were started with that ABC Primetime investigative report. So you can go and check that all out on pubmed.gov. You can check out everything that we've been talking about. We decided after the reception and how people wanted that product that we needed to find a better way to get it into their hands. So in 2009, we decided that instead of being on store shelves, we needed to be in a market where people could share the information. Word of mouth marketing or network marketing was implemented, and it was the best decision ever. We did $3 million when we were on store shelves per year, and we've done just over $250 million per year now. Great decision. We've been publicly traded since the very beginning, so go and check us out. We're currently on the NASDAQ. Our ticker is LFVN. We're super excited for the growth that's coming, and we're thankful for the exemplary corporate leadership that we have. Just the top handful have well over 100 years of experience in network marketing success. So these are the current countries that we are actively working in. The top 2 rows of flags are the countries that people can become distributors and then work their business in all the other markets that we're open in currently. And then the bottom row of the flags is our global customer program. This is the row of countries where people in those areas can learn about biohacking and our Nutrigenomics products. They can order them through a distributor that is in one of the other countries where we're open for distributors, and the products will be shipped to their doorsteps directly from LifeVantage. It's just one of the amazing ways that we're able to build a business easily. We also have a proven system in place. Being a first-time network marketer, I knew that I needed to have a plan. I needed to have people that had had success that I could partner with. I had always had that dream of having a laptop lifestyle. You've seen it. All those pictures on social media where people have their toes in the picture and then you see either the ocean, a beach, or how about just a swimming pool and they say, my office for the day. Wish you were here. I wanted that. But what I've gotten with LifeVantage is even better. With social sharing and using the LifeVantage app, I can actually build my business from my cell phone. Anywhere that I've got cell service or Wi-Fi, I can run an international business. It's so freaking exciting and fun. Plus, I still get to connect with a team of people that are like-minded and purpose-driven. We're in business for ourselves, but you're never by yourself. We also have systematic regional and corporate trainings. We just finished in Long Beach where we launched Protandim NAD Synergizer. It was amazing. Our next corporate event is going to be in Cancun in February. Where would you like to be in February? Cancun, I think, is the best answer. But between now and then, we're going to have regional events to where we can continue to become professional network marketers, being taught and trained by leaders in the company, and also building our belief in ourselves. But keep in mind, this is your business, and you're going to be able to take control on your terms. This is an additional part of the proven system that's in place. This is a replicated website that comes with every distributorship for free. It helps you to share the information on what being a biohacker is, what LifeVantage is all about, and information on these amazing nutrigenomic products. And on top of it, it makes checking out customers super easy, fast actually. After you've been having conversations with them and they're ready to get started, all you have to do is load up a shopping cart from your replicated website with the products you've been talking about. Copy the link, send it to them. All they have to do is add in their personal information, payment information, and check out. And voila,
Good.
you've built your business. How cool is that? Or how about if we make it one step quicker? Use the LifeVantage app that we were just talking about, and you will be able to set up that shopping cart and send it to them. And in one easy step of filling in the payment information, they will check out and you will have a new customer in your business because their personal information will auto-populate. How cool is that? I love that easy checkout system. Now, remember, we are talking about network marketing, and there's been several things that we've heard that people have, concerns about. The top one is nobody makes money in network marketing. And the second would be only the people at the top make all the money. Well, I'm going to address the first one here. We're going to be talking about global billions of dollars spent per year on products and services from a network marketing company. Back in 2011, $158 billion was spent on products or services from a network marketing independent distributor. That jumped to $189 billion in 2017. Would you agree? That's a lot of money that's being spent on network marketing products. Well, the reason why this is important is that on average, companies pay 40% of every single dollar out to the distributor that shares the information on those products and services. So do the math. 40% of $189 billion is a lot of money that is being made by network marketers around the world.
So it really comes down to this, timing. If any of this is resonating with you, timing is where we have the supply and the demand of the world. It's literally those two equations. What you're looking at on your screen right now are two different curves. The business S curve you see is the blue line, and what is called the diffusion of innovation, which is the red line, or simply how people deal with change or new information. And let's deal with the red one first. So if you're reading left to right, the innovators are the 2.5% of people that love change, and because it's new, they're all in. Let's give you a practical example. So when the iPhone came out many years ago, me and my BlackBerry, very, very suspicious, didn't want to do it. I did not want to jump on the iPhone 1 because I was happy with my BlackBerry. I wanted someone else to have an experience first, let them be the guinea pigs. You know what I'm talking about? The innovators are the guinea pigs, right? So the early adopters are the 13.5% of the population that are watching the guinea pigs to see what happens with their BlackBerries and with their, their Nokia phones and their Ericsson phones, which aren't around anymore.
Right.
So what happened? The iPhone 1 came out, the iPhone 2, 3. I was watching some people. I was reading some reports. I was reading magazines. I was getting expert opinions because I was that early adopter. No, I wasn't. I was the early majority. I got in on the iPhone 5, okay? This is an iPhone 11. I got involved in the iPhone 5 because I wanted someone else's opinion and I wanted some people to take it to have an experience because I was a little suspicious. Did I miss the timing? I don't know. I didn't buy stock before the iPhone 1 came out or before the iPhone Mac came out. I didn't buy Apple stock. It's too expensive. So I missed that boat. But what I'm saying is if you keep around long enough, now we're on the 11th version of the iPhone, and lots of people have bought it, which is why it's the #1 cell phone in the world. It just has to be the right timing. Now let's talk about the one that's the most applicable, the blue line, the business S curve. If you're reading left to right, the small portion to your left, as it starts to go up, that's the risky phase. That's the pioneering phase or the formulation phase. When the company's new, the service isn't understood, the product experience hasn't been determined yet, so people are skeptical. They're watching to see what happens. As the supply and, well, let's just address that. The demand. Do people want to be healthy? Yes or yes? Do people want to make more money in their side gigs and more people having a side gig? Yes or yes. That's the demand. The question is, does the supply meet it? So where you see that purple asterisk, that is where momentum starts. That's when people have watched someone else have an experience. Our company's been around for 10 years. We just had our best year ever in our 10th year, and we are skyrocketing in escalation of momentum. The question is, do you know anybody, including yourself, that would like to take products that are all natural and give you a better life experience? Or the other question is, would you like to have a side gig where you make extra money and help people around the world? That's a decision only you can make. But right where that asterisk is where the momentum starts, the rapid acceleration of growth, and where 80% of people join the business and where 80% of the compensation comes from. We're not even there yet. We're where you see the early and our company logo there. That's where we are now. So just simply ask yourself, do you want to get involved after everybody's involved and become the late majority and likely miss it? Or get involved when the predictability is prime? That's where we have right now. So how do we get involved? What do we call it? We call it fast tracking with a pack. So people that join this business usually do it in one of two capacities. They're looking for that side hustle. They're looking for some extra money. And then there's other people that are looking for a new career. So depending upon which one you are, we have a gold pack and we have a platinum pack. The gold pack is for just $650. It doesn't come with all of our products that you heard about. It comes with the most popular ones. But you get $930 of product for $650 in output, plus you get free shipping. So the key is it a couple extra $100, couple $1,000? That's where the gold pack would fit in for you. Or people that are looking to change career or keep what they're doing but make CEO type income, that platinum pack is a perfect opportunity for them. Comes with all of our products for just $1,250 investment. You get almost $2,000 worth of products alone. And in both of these, you get a ticket to our next corporate event, the training. You get also these assets that you see on the right, the corporate people, the staff, all of the departments, the production facilities, so you're not mixing your own things, the quality control, the shipping department, no home deliveries for you guys, the customer service, IT department, the website is beautiful that you get and it's maintained from the company, you get it for free, advertising, marketing, compliance, accounting, events and promotion, all handled. The $250 million company handles all of those for you. So fast tracking with a pack is how you get in. Now, as we were talking about the products, that's your network of customers that work with you. So share the information about people that can let them decide which products are for them. That's how you build your customers. And if you've heard about this business and you're thinking, I know some people that need an extra source of income, maybe yourself, those are going to be your network of product builders that are going to be distributors, people that build this business with you. Well, how do we make money? It's very simple. We capitalize on a model you're already familiar with. You put in a week of effort and you get a paycheck at the end. Similar to that, you share information with people and you get paid weekly in our bonuses called our Smart Start bonuses and our launch bonuses. The key here is to get your investment back and get you profitable as quickly as possible, but it does require you to share information with people. The benefit ultimately of this is how we get paid monthly. We call it royalty commissions or leveraged income. As an example, we have people that have been taking our products for over 10 years, that we shared this information with them 10 years ago. They buy every month. We get a commission check every month as a result of that. That's the leverage that is built with a network of customers and a network of distributors, which is now in 18 countries around the world and pays us very handsomely. But there's also matching bonuses, which one of the things Marci said about this industry is that people at the top make all the money. Why that perception is there is because the people don't help each other. And it doesn't give your average person the ability to be successful. Here we do, because we get generational match. We get paid by the people we enroll, and then when they enroll people, we get paid, and when they enroll people, we get paid, and it just works its way up and creates this massive community of people working together. We also have elite pools where we get 4% of global revenue is shared among the top ranks of this company every single month. And the best thing about it is we give away free stuff. $25,000 gifts like branded Jeeps, checks, Rolexes, Harleys, jet skis, Polaris, slingshots, whatever $25,000 gift is your speed, we give it to you, no questions asked, as a thank you for building your business. So there you go. What kind of company does that? So the question is, how far can you take this? And the answer, quite honestly, is as far as you'd like. So I'd like you to look at the third column left or right on the monthly average. So we're not going to give you inflated check stories. We're not going to give you all of these outlandish income claims. We're going to give you the real deal. Because as Marci said, we are a publicly traded company, meaning what you're seeing on your screen right now is a legally protected document, and it must be accurate to the dollar. So the average monthly income from our distributors all the way down to our executive master pro 10s is the column that you see there. My invitation to you is just pick a number that it would take for you getting paid monthly to even get involved in this business. But let me highlight a couple for you to perhaps help you make that decision. If you look at the Pro 3, $636 per month, or about $7,000 plus per year, what would that look like coming into your family every month, or families that you know, after maybe 4 to 6 months of part-time effort? Because that's about how long it takes for the average Pro 3 to start making $636 per month, following the amazing system that Marci was speaking to you about previously. Or let's take it to the next blue rank. You see their Premier Pro 5, $2,900 plus per month, or a little over $35,000 a year. That is game-changing income for your average American family, where 2 people working make just over $50,000. So, and most people achieve that rank of Premier Pro 5 in less than 18 months, working part-time, following a system that's easily reproducible. Elite Pro 7 is game changer. That's over $100,000 a year. That's legacy. That will change your entire bloodline for generations. Marci and I have been blessed to be able to build a Pro 9 business and help people, like I said, in 18 countries around the world. We want to help people in every country around the world, not because we want to make money, because we want to change the world. The money comes along with it. So how far can you take it? As far as you want. And the other thing Marci alluded to is people at the top making all the money. I want you to pay close attention to the second column from the right, total annual payout. Look in the middle ranks of 8 million, 11 million, 8 million, 6 million, 7 million. The majority of this compensation plan is paid to the people in the middle of the ranks, not at the top of the company, because we don't want to have an elite company that only elite people can be successful. We want to have a company where the average person, like you and I, can become successful. And as a result, we pay the majority of money to them where it belongs. Yes. So how far can you take it? As far as you'd like.
I love that we're a solution company.
Exactly.
We're a solution company. And so talking about solutions, you know, most of us, when we think about pensions, oh, do you know 95% of people will never be able to retire? It's just the way the pension plan has been taught to us, right? It's the way it's been presented. That traditional plan of working for 40 to 50 hours on average, if not higher than that, right? Every single week for somebody else, helping them build their dream, just while we earn a living to hopefully be able to retire at some point in our lives, to try to live off of maybe 40 to 50% of the amount of money we were having a difficult time living on in the first place. It does not work. It's an antiquated idea. But what we want to share with you is the option of creating a pension, a retirement plan with LifeVantage. This is your new lifeline if you choose it. So basically, you're already at this point in your life to where you have a job or you have a career that's paying your bills. You've got to keep doing that, right? Because you have to add this in on top in the nooks and crannies to be able to build this leveraged income asset, because this is an asset. This is something that you're building not just for yourself right now, but it's willable for generations. So not only are you creating a pension plan for you, you are creating a life plan for your kids, for your grandkids and your great-grandkids. How exciting is that? This is a legacy that you're going to be building that's going to go on even when you're not here. And so what if you have to decide to work 5, maybe even 10 years to build up however much it was in the column that you chose on the previous slide at the income disclosure statement? What if you had to add this in just for 5 to 10 years to be able to build that leveraged income so that you could stop doing what you're doing right now because you want to spend time with the people you love and care about, doing the things that you love to do, or to be able to do what you're doing now because you love it and not because you need it to pay your bills? And then at the end of that 5 or 10 years, you can decide how you're going to live your life, with whom you're going to be spending it, where you will be, and what you will be doing, no matter the cost. So that's the option, a new pension plan idea that we would love for you to consider. Just keep in mind that you should never depend on a single income. My example is perfect for that. You also need to understand that you're going to have to make an investment of time, effort, and financial to get started on this journey of creating your additional sources. But why not do it with this company that believes that a LifeVantage legacy is more about just a company? It's about every individual around the world that needs help, that wants help, or that just desires change. These are just some of the organizations that we've partnered with over the past 10 years, making a difference in all corners of the world. Currently, we're partnered with Families Helping Families, where throughout the year, we raise the money, and then at the end of the year, we take 300 to 400 distributors and their families down to Puerto Penasco, Mexico, where we build homes for people that would never be able to have their own any other way. How about being part of something bigger than you? That's what we're inviting you to. We are so excited that you decided to spend this time with us tonight, this Tuesday evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Seriously.
Please thank the person that invited you to see this information and just give them an honest answer. On 0 to 10, where do you fall? 0 is this is just not for you. That's okay. We know that it's not for everyone, but if you thought of anyone that could use these products or an opportunity, please pass their information along to the person that invited you to see it, because they deserve to see it as well. But if you're a 1 and you're ready to start biohacking your body with Nutrigenomics products like none other, make sure that you let the person know that invited you here to set up your shopping cart right now. And then if you're a 10, get me on the products and let's start a business. Awesome. Let's do that. We're excited to link arms with you. If you're somewhere in between, just let us know what you need to see or hear to be able to make a decision to get started today. Guys, thank you again. We appreciate every single one of you.
And if this isn't for you, but it's something motivated you, something you felt, people that you know could benefit from these products or people that you know could benefit from this second income stream, please share this, because you literally could be the bridge to changing somebody's life. Don't keep this information a secret. Please share it, even if it's not for you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We know you could have been other places, and we're blessed and honored you were here with us. Have a wonderful night, and God bless.